My dear friends, all of you be blessed by the divine. Today we are going to contemplate on a new topic, secrets of the law of karma, as described by our Guru Tattvajnani Vedatri Maharishi. I am revealing below the secrets of law of karma with its intricate philosophy. The universal being is the static state, the observed space. The tiny fractional function of the observed space is the whirling wave, which is called the energy particle. This energy particle is also called life. Here, the force is energy or dynamic and the space is static. The result of the self rotative force of the whirling wave is the spreading wave. By the revolving force of the particle, a specific distance between the particles is maintained. Magnetism is having two kinds of pressures, repulsive and attractive. The repulsive force is caused by the speedy self rotation of the energy particle. Attraction is the already existing force of the static state. The whirling wave, the energy particle, fills up the whole universe and it is called universal life. The same energy particle working as particle in all kinds of masses is physical life. The very same energy particle moving within an organism is life force, sensing life. The wave radiated by the energy particle is magnetism. The spreading wave intensified in the whole universe is universal magnetism. The very same wave intensified in the living being is biomagnetism. The clashes of free particles, molecules, and masses result in pressure, sound, light, taste, and smell. Pressure consists of two functions, repulsive and attractive. When the pressure increases to a certain extent, it becomes sound and light, that is electricity. Sound and light results are called electrical functions. Smell and taste are called chemical functions. The length of the time of self rotation of a particle conditions its strength, the resisting power against other forces. Every clash of wave causes a shock which subjectively affects everything on which it impinges. This effect becomes imprint. Every imprint qualifies the character of the one who receives the imprint or shock. Any wave starting from a particle, atom, molecule, or mass is having all the qualities of the thing from which it emanates. And the same wave induces the same character within the thing on which it clashes according to the receptor. In this way, every particle, atom, molecule, or mass of the inanimate, the organism from one sense to five senses, and man are always radiating and getting the imprints of clashes of waves in the nature of magnetism, electricity, chemicals, and thought patterns, and eventually developing the character that is getting strength, immunity for self existence, and quality to react. Keeping our mind expanded and receptive in a total perspective knowledge of all the above stated facts of nature, let us consider the karma theory. Man is a wonderful phenomenon in nature, universally connected with all potential and clashes of everything of the universe. This is existence and activities are covered and conditioned in three main aspects. Number one, universal wave function. Number two, autonomous nervous system. And three, central nervous system. The universal wave has all the qualities and secrets of all phenomena and things from the emergence of the whirling wave up to the development of the present day man. This is all penetrative. This is all penetrative and functions as basic potential and supplies everything to everything according to the receptive capacity. The autonomous nervous system consists of the imprints, quality, and precise reflective force of the ancestors through the hereditary link of millions of generations and the imprints of the present life in any living being, including man. The sympathetic nervous system is linked with all the imprints, activities, experiences, practices, desires, and efficiency of both mental and physical qualities acting with will. The secrets of the law of karma. Therefore, man is of a great universally connected potential mechanism, receiving, imprinting, and reflecting all the actions of the universe as a cosmic computer. Because of this great potential and functioning capacity, whatever man does, the desire, action, result, enjoyment, and experiences are getting imprinted in four places. Number one, the limbs and senses as contraction and expansion of the physical cells and connected parts. Number two, thought pattern in the brain cells. Number three, concentrated blueprint in the seed cells. And four, computerized imprints in the life force particles. These imprints and results are explained in detail in my book Sins and Imprints. Every action produces its own appropriate results as pain, pleasure, peace, or ecstasy according to the time, place, and object of contact. The actions and results both are imprinted, and again they will reflect as memory and create an urge of the same thoughts and actions. The personality of man is conditioned only by the imprints of all his actions and experiences of the present life and those of hereditary imprints of past lives of an unimaginable number of generations. The universe is a huge field of magnetism charged by the self rotative force of energy particles, which are tightly filled up in the whole universe. The five phenomenal results pressure, sound, light, taste, and smell are the results of the physical transformation of magnetism. The awesome and unimaginably vast mystical universe, man is a wonderful packet of all the secrets of the universe. His body is a highly sophisticated structure constructed by the super consciousness over a long period of ages, continuously through millions of generations in the hereditary link. In the body of man, consciousness can play its full potential into a labyrinth of intricate and multifarious functions. The polarity arrangement of the atoms, molecules, and cells is such as to make line of pattern for every thought in the brain cells and a line of pattern of every deed in the cells of parts and senses of the physical body. Every thought of action and their experiences of sensation become imprints which condition the personality of man. The imprints are registered in the central nervous system, the autonomous nervous system, and in the universal wave system. An action of own self or a clash of outside force which disturbs the polarity of the body cells or the flow of the biomagnetism will become pain. Any action of the body and mind of self or others at present or in the future will inflict an uncomfortable feeling or pain as a significance. If an action disturbs the mind or body or others, a reflective wave is caused, and such a wave affects the doer of such action and will become conflicting imprints, which consequently blossom as pains and diseases. The concluding part of the topic, Secrets of the Law of Karma, as described by our Guru VETHATHIRI Maharishi. Everything in the universe is radiating its own wave. Such a wave is having all the quality of the wave emanating from that thing. When that impinges on anything, it has the power of inducing the same qualities in the thing on which it clashes. So, whether physical action or mental action, it will result in pain or pleasure appropriately in the structure, function, and result in man. According to the force of action and the resistance power of the receptor, and according to the time, place, and object of contact, the result will be appropriate in quantity and quality and time. But never an action will go waste without result. In between action and result, there may be a varying time span ranging from a single minute to 100 years or more for a variety of reasons. Some people who are skeptical about the law of karma take one end and miss the other end in action and result. And when they cannot trace a link between the two due to their own limitation, they ignore or discard the law of karma. With sincerity, if one goes in search over the law of karma in his practical life, he will become automatically moralized in his lifestyle. The man, the phenomenon man who comprises physical body, life force, biomagnetism, and mind is a grand old natural university wherein all the philosophies and sciences can be studied. Therefore, the knowledge about the universal being, the life force, and the law of karma is of paramount importance in the life of man. The realization of the universal being will liberate man from ego. Realization of the life force will develop awareness in all sensual enjoyments and dealings. This will help one to maintain limit and method, avoid conflicts, and conserve harmony within self, among society, and nations. Knowing the law of karma and following moderation and morality in life will result in peace, harmony, and satisfaction in life, which in turn will lead to the perfection of consciousness, which is the purpose of the birth of man. Philosophy and science both are equally necessary to mankind. The three links, namely knowledge of the Supreme Being, life, and the law of karma, which are now missing in science, should be supplied by the scientists by developing the other portion of their consciousness, namely spiritual knowledge. The future of mankind and its survival, prosperity, harmony, and peace are in the hands of the scientists. Only the spiritual light, that is, enlightenment of consciousness, realized by the scientists and spread to the world, will solve all the problems afflicting mankind now. The uncontaminated, pure wisdom of the philosophers and revelationists shall always be available to the innovative and persevering scientists engaged in the lofty and noble endeavor of liberating mankind from misery and assuring mankind abiding peace and prosperity. Be blessed by the divine.